Hi, Taurus. This is Isel. I'm on YouTube as the Altruistic Mystic. I want to go ahead and do your love and relationship reading for the month of October, the last portion of October 2018. I'm really sorry that this is so late. I've been working a lot and very busy, and I apologize, but here I am. Let's do it. So, okay, Taurus, it's interesting because like I'm trying to recall a lot of the readings that I've given you, and it seems like the most prominent energy that presents itself is a level of like deep healing. There's been a lot of separation. There's been a lot of pain. There's been a lot of like abuse, alcoholism, a lot of different things. Now, I'm hoping to tap into something different. I will tap into whatever comes through, but I hope that that is, I feel like my friend, so a lot of you know Apuchitero, Danny. She is, I love her. She's, God, she just does so many things, but the way that she interprets tarot with astrological, I'm not an astrologer. She studies astrology. So some of the information that she gave me though was that as of late, in this past couple months or so, Taurus energy Taurians, they've had a very difficult time in regard to letting things go. At this point, it's almost like a breakdown. I can't remember which planets were involved or however it went, but it was basically the energy that was presented to me by her telling me this. It was like Taurians are more so at this point experiencing levels of discontent in their situations and in their lives right now, and the discontent that what it is it's being stirred up, but it's not being released. It's not being recognized. A lot of people are holding on to things. There's a level of stagnation that doesn't allow for any movement or growth. And so it's like Taurus is just being that bull. It's staked itself into the ground, you know, and while that's necessary for healing, it's also necessary to release those bonds, because you have to come up for air. You know, you have to come up for air, and living in that situation, living in that energy is, it goes against you, you know, in the long term, but also it goes against what you need to communicate. It stifles you. So anyways, the message that I received from Danny was more so in regard to needing to let things go, needing to release, needing to allow healing to happen, and, you know, moving forward. So show me Taurus, energy for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, love and relationship reading 2018, October 2018. Show me Taurus, love and relationships for Taurus, please. Show me Taurus. Temperance, Taurus. The Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, Lord knows I wanted puppies and I wanted some kittens. But, who's to say? You might have a cat. Yeah, so temperance is basically wanting to balance things, wanting to bring things to a combined level so that we can be more so effective in how we operate in our lives. It's important to, you know, stabilize energy, because when we're out of sorts, especially for somebody like you who needs a level of balance, you know, I know Libra's balanced out and Virgos are all about balance, but Taurus is, it's not just stability. There's a level of balance here for Taurus that needs to be attained. And I think also by this holding on to stuff, holding on to things and not releasing, allowing things to die, I feel that that's also keeping you in a level of heavy stagnation. So be conscious of it, you know, recognize it, experience it, pass through it, but don't live there, you know? So balance energy out, balance your energy out. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius. The Nine of the Wands. The Nine of the Wands at the bottom of the deck. That is it can be an energy of defensiveness. It can be an energy of wanting to retreat, but also being open and available to still listen, you know, wanting to walk away from something, but also being willing to listen, but still feeling defensive and on guard in regard to situations. I'm not taking it out. It's just at the bottom of the deck. It may be part of why you're feeling out of balance. Show me more for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Last portion of October 2018. Show me some energies for Taurus love relationship reading. So the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So that usually indicates a level of either giving up on something that you thought you wanted, or a level of receiving what it is that you wanted. Not giving up, but receiving it. I feel it's like you're on the fence about what to believe in that. I don't think that you've received it yet, and I don't think that you've been yeah, I don't think that you what the fuck? Weird energy. Give me 1 second. Show me Temperance. So the Five of Coins. So this is feeling left out. This is feeling disregarded. This is at a loss. This is frustrated. This is feeling out of connection with your money. This is a lack of money, instability. You know, if you're needing to temper your finances, your spending habits, be sure to do so, because if you don't, you're going to end up very, very much without a pot to piss in. And not to say that you're going to be homeless or anything, but I mean, it interferes with things that are very necessary in your life, your stability. And you need to balance that out, you know. So, yeah. We're balancing energies out. We're choosing what is the best direction for us at this point. We're stabilizing, or at least trying to stabilize energy. You might be trying to figure out which way is best for you in regard to what avenue of work. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress. So this is trying to, well, not even trying to. The Empress is somebody who is very much within her own power. She's within her own energy. She radiates. Others come to her. It's like they feed off of her energy field. She's nurturing. She's nurturing in multiple ways, you know. And she gives, and she's not, you know, yes, she's restrictive if she needs to not give to somebody, but, you know, overall, she's very nurturing. Show me more for Taurus. So the Three of Coins in reverse. So not moving forward with somebody, not working with somebody. If this is the past energy and you were with somebody that you decided to walk away from, you know, they left you out of balance, the situation ended up being out of balance. It may have been due to a lack of money. Maybe somebody who dealt with the money, but also like they were like tight-fisted when it came to the money. Like there was an energy where it's like they didn't open up and give all the way. You have the Fool for this present energy. So movement forward, but still being cautious, still like, okay, what am I getting into? What am I not getting into? What am I doing? You have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So if this is somebody that you have been at odds with, somebody that has either squandered money or like, you know, somebody that has wasted money, your family money, like shared expenses, shared income, whatever. Like, I feel like you just need to really, like, there's a huge conversation about this, but also there's like, how do you go forward after experiencing something like that? I don't know. Show me more for Taurus, please. The Hermit. Yeah, most definitely. You have the Fool and you have the Hermit. But look at the Fool. He's looking over here. He's looking at the Hermit. Now he's looking at the lamp, and it's almost like he's bringing fire to the lamp. Do you see? He's about to illuminate the shit off of this. So basically, it's like, whatever you know about this situation with this other person, or however it's left you out of balance, you know, financially, emotionally, it sounds like both. You're hesitant to move forward, but it's like, what it is that you're doing is, it's like, again, igniting that lamp. You know, the Hermit goes within. The Hermit, it's a spiritual card. It's not, the Hermit's an interesting one. It's like it's a very spiritual card, but also it's a card of contemplation. It's a card of removing yourselves from situations, you know, to take a deeper look. I mean, it's very much like, also in certain ways, the Hermit and the Hangman are kind of resonant for me, but you know, the Hermit definitely feels like he's illuminating information upon this situation. If that means you're getting to the bottom of like documents, money trails, whatever, it's helpful, but it also makes you look twice. It makes you have to look twice, or you have to go through things twice to find what you need. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. So moving away from situations that are needing to be moved away from, like you can't slice it any other way. You've dealt with what you've dealt with. You know this person, you know their tendencies, unfortunately. Like, this is somebody, okay. I might be connecting to another of the past energies with you again, but this is somebody who gambles. I feel like at one point in your reading, somewhere along the line, like somebody was gambling. I don't know if it's the same person, but it feels there's an energy here of gambling. There's an energy here of being out of control in regard to spending and money, and how you communicate, what you present in the world. Like, oh no, I have this, it's like you spend without thinking, there's no thought to it. It's like, and when you do think about it, it's almost like, you know, whatever, I have enough. Or like, even if you don't have enough, you somehow manage to convince yourself that it's okay to spend it, whatever it is, you know, candy bar, whatever, little thing. But the point is, you don't have enough and you're reckless, or somebody here is reckless with their money. And it's like, you have an understanding of that now, that I don't think that I don't think that it's like nothing they can do, I think, in this certain situation. It's like it doesn't equate for you anymore. It's like you're kind of like, I've had to deal with this and you for enough time. I'm thinking about it, but I want to head free. That's what everything just popped in. Okay, keep going. Show me more. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse here, followed by the Ten of Cups upright. You know what, I think this situation has had you in your head and emotionally out of balance for quite some time, Taurus. You know, which again, I feel is why you're so hesitant to move forward, why you're so hesitant to get engaged with anything surrounding this situation. You know, you're honest to yourself. I feel that you need to be honest with yourself, a level of honesty here with yourself. Because the gambling aspect, or whatever, this abuse of, I don't know, where one's faculties should have been together in regard to, or not faculties, but like their thought process should have been better in regard to this. And it wasn't. They squandered something, or multiple times, and it went against your foundation. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck for the Nine of Cups in reverse. I feel that this is more so recognizing where this situation has left you emotionally imbalanced, where the situation has frustrated you emotionally. Taurus, or whomever's dealing with this situation. You've been emotionally frustrated. And I feel that, I know that from the other readings, yes, but in this reading as well, there's an energy of emotional frustration in regard to this. But it's also an energy of we're moving forward, though we're not going to be so much embroiled in it. We're going to move forward and make better things happen, make better choices, make better situations, meet different people that work better. Show me more. Show me the outcome for Taurus, please. Queen of Swords in reverse. She's not a fun person. She's not a happy camper. She's definitely not a happy camper when she's been drinking. That's toxic. That is poison du jour. That is like, that's harsh energy. That's somebody that will sell you under the, like, sell you down the river, like throw you under the bus, like bitch you out from the inside out, like harsh energy. She's like verbal abuse. It's emotional abuse too. Why is that in your future? It's also somebody who's tired and who just doesn't want to go anymore. Okay, Taurus, so you have the King of Cups and the Page of Spears. Now, they're halfway, okay? They're both halfway. They came both halfway. So we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords here. She's in reverse. He's halfway. In reverse, the King of Cups is often somebody who's an alcoholic. They have difficulties maintaining job. They have difficulties maintaining emotional connection. They are out of whack. They don't play well with others. They have a lot of manipulation associated with them. The Page of Wands is seeking new beginnings, figuring out which direction is best suited for you in this particular situation. And, you know, it's like, being that they're 50-50, it's almost like a split feeling on both of them. If this is your energy, Taurus, or if this is somebody that's working with you or like your partner, this is not a healthy energy. You know, they may be upset about somebody's spending habits. This is also a gambler. You know, they squander money, kind of in same regard to as the King of Pentacles as well in reverse. He's a tough customer too. But yeah, those cards popping out. And then what is here? We have the Nine of Swords, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Six of Wands. So now we've got the Queen of Swords and we have the King of Swords. If this is your energy between you at this point in this relationship, Taurus, the Queen of Swords is somebody, like I said, very, very painful, but also cutting. They're harsh. They're a harsh customer. This card, the King of Swords, he's cold, you know, upright. He's not that bad. Upright, he's a pretty decent fellow. He will help you. He will do what he can to make sure that everything gets taken care of. And he listens. He's nurturing to a degree, but he's more logical in how he nurtures and goes about things. He's less emotionally stuck. And he's good. He's a good guy. But in regard to this situation, like you have one up, you have one down. People are not seeing eye to eye in this situation. It seems more so that the female energy here is frustrated. Yeah, it also could be that it's like one is not being heard and the other one is acting like they're blowing it up out of proportion, which is causing this person to get even further pissed. So yeah. So, yeah. And then the Nine of Swords, this is mental frustration over and over and over again. Like, if you're having fights with this person, it's constant battle, but it's like it never ends. And also with the Swords energy, the swords are, yes, clarity, communication, but they're also mental. They're thoughts. They're mind games sometimes. And like, I feel too, like the situation with this person, at times it's felt like mind games. But when you're able to really take stock in everything that you've experienced here and bypass this like mental sludge of worry that you're in with this person, you end up moving towards something that's far better for you. Far, far better for you. Please show me more for the outcome. So you have the Five of Wands in reverse in the Chariot. So yeah, the conflict that's endured here, you're releasing it, you're letting it go. There's no point in holding on to it. You see that this person, if this person has an addiction to gambling, you can't help that. You can't change somebody's views. You can't change somebody's addictions. You know, they have to heal in their own time. And for you to be considering going back into this, or I think you're not going to. I think that this has been unsatisfactory enough for you to move out of it. And when I say move out of it, some of you are going to have to be moving out. You're releasing it though. Don't stay in that. It's not healthy. Move forward. Move very, very forward. I don't know. Multiple very varies. But with the Chariot, it's important to mention that balance is an energy where we when we're in balance, the two beasts that are here, well, this is one beast, but typically on the Chariot card there's two animals, the animals, they're opposites, male, female, yin yang. One's black, one's white. They need to balance their energies. When they balance their energies, the charioteer is able to move forward. If they're out of balance, you don't go anywhere. It's a stagnation. It's a no-go. So, you know, if you're fighting with this person, that leaves people out of balance. But once we remove that, once we allow the stagnation to pass, once we move forward to where we need to be, it's almost like ensured that you get to the right spot, that you get to the right destination. Yeah, that's good. That's all good. That's all good. And it feels like you might be regretful here, or somebody will be regretful. It doesn't mean that you're like utterly sad, or they are. I don't know. Somebody here feels regret. Somebody here feels great. Like once you leave, or whomever's leaving, they feel really good. That's what it feels like to me. It feels really good. Like I'm relieved. Okay. Show me the Five of Coins, please. Judgment in reverse. So, you know, again, in regard to this person here, I feel that Temperance is a person. I know it's about balancing energies out, and this reading is about balancing energies out, but Temperance here feels like a person. And it feels like this person that you may have dealt with, or this could be you, Taurus. I'm not sure. But this person, Judgment in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, this person gambled away their money. This person gambled away your money. This person did not use judgment. This person was out of sorts, and they did not use judgment at all. They didn't. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups has many, many, many things going on with it. A lot of it is wish fulfillment, all of that stuff. But also, I have to get on my knees just because I need to stretch right now. And that's the only way I can do it. Yeah, this denotes levels of drinking. This denotes being out of balance in regard to your emotions, being out of balance in regard to the usage of your reserves, your money. Show me the Three of Wands. You have the Hermit in reverse. So you have the Hermit here in this section, in the center, which is the forward movement as of this point. You're moving away from the situation. This isn't what you want. You thought at one point it might be what you want, but this person has proved you wrong. Yeah, you've taken the time, you've thought about this, and you got it. Show me the Three of Coins. You have the Lovers and you have the World. This is a disintegration of a relationship. The Lovers talks about two people. It talks about decisions needing to be made between people, you know? To stay, to go, to evaluate the situation for what's happened. This person is out of control in their habits. You know, that's not a partner that I would want. The Universe, the World, finality, closing things out, learning from the process, going forward, taking that knowledge with you and applying it in positive ways for the next phase. Show me the Fool for Taurus. Show me the Fool. Two of Swords, again, in regard to what we were talking about earlier before with the decision in wanting to go forward or not wanting to go forward. Lighting that. Figuring it out. Now you have the Two of Swords. It's just highlighting this point again. It's like being stuck and stagnating in regard to moving forward. It's just highlighting that again. What's under here? You have the Moon. It doesn't provide you with the path that you need. It's the path that's provided here with this person or this situation. It's unclear and it doesn't leave you able to move forward in anything positive for yourself. It's just a stagnation. It's like a stagnation pool. It's like mosquitoes grow there. Show me the Nine of Cups in reverse. Two of Wands. So movement, decision, direction. Going in a different direction. This situation doesn't work with you. The Hangman's popped up under here twice. I haven't mentioned it until now, but twice now. The Hangman. Back and forth in the head. Let it go. It's not going to... let it go. This person... I don't know. I feel bad for them. I'm not angry at them. I just feel bad for them. Show me the Queen of... Actually, we showed the Queen of Swords. So show me the Queen of Swords. Show me the Queen of Swords. The King of Pentacles. So, kind of like I said at one point, I said something about the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. What did I say about the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords? I don't know, but it had something to do with the way that somebody was reacting. The King of Pentacles in reverse, maybe it was from a different video, but yeah, the King of Pentacles in reverse can be somebody who they're not good with money. They squander money. He's in the upright. I'm sorry, it's the Knight of Pentacles. Still. He is somebody who is offering. It's a slow offer. That's not somebody here, though, that this guy, it's not even a slow offer. I think that this is a slow progress in regard to how this person deals with their life, but also slow, and that's only that they can offer that to themselves. But it's slow in regard to the direction that you take. What you get yourself involved in is not going to be something that is willy-nilly. It's something that's solid. It's going to stabilize your life and yourself after this. After this. Yeah, it's going to bring you out of this energy. Give yourself that chance. Taurus, give yourself that chance. Show me the Five of Wands. The Princess of Cups, the Page of Cups for the Five of Wands. So, you know, when we remove ourselves from toxic energy, that's like a gift. That's an emotional gift. That's an emotional It's like we apply compassion into our lives. We apply and we introduce compassion into our lives towards ourselves. When we do that, universal energies, they honor that because they recognize that we value ourselves. We are a being that's in connection with them. This is an elevation. They experience that connection and they up it. They up your elevation. So by stepping out of these things and doing self-care, doing evaluation and realization about how much you love yourself, trusting that, trusting how much you love yourself, you elevate your energy, you elevate that, and the universe matches you. It's a beautiful synchronicity that is like guaranteed. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to say guaranteed, but it's in fullest honesty when it's happening, it is utterly like ensured. It's great. Because it's true. Show the Chariot. You know, the Princess of Wands and the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is talking about taking breaks. This is also talking about just all the evaluation that's already happened here. Princess of Wands, moving forward in a new direction, passionately. Yeah, communicate that, though. I think you already have. I don't think that this is... I think you've already communicated that, definitely. The Five of Cups over here. Show me the Five of Cups. The Star. So whoever's got this pain, this frustration, sorrow, and regret, they're healing. They're going to have to trust the path that they're on, but they're going to heal with this energy. You can't not. And the King of Pentacles. Again. Yeah. This person is stagnant. They're stuck. And you need to stabilize yourself after the situation is over. I don't think that you can withstand this anymore. Oh my God, I want puppies and fucking kittens. And this is not that. So, again, Taurus, I'm sorry. Yep. I don't know. This is Isel. I am gonna pull one more card. You have the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. It's like a reiteration of this person's energy. This person from your past is conflictual. They bring conflict, they bring drama, they bring